Hello, I'm Natalie, and today I would like to share information what kind of fabrics you can use for flower making.
Prestavched professional fabrics, ready to use. Multon is a smooth, fairly dense, fleecy fabric with a matte surface. The piles are in one direction. The fabric is made from a high class of cotton yarn with the addition of a small amount of artificial weave fibers. And indeed, Multon's fabric is so soft to the touch and looks like a flannel. Multon is used for various flowers details. It is loved on leaves, stems and sepals. Cotton velvet is a cotton fabric which is obtained through a special weave of threads. The fabric has a dense, low-edged pile on the front side. The fabric keeps the shape and pattern beautifully after the hot instrument, although it should be remembered that velvet is not prone to stretching. Floristic knife and tweezers are very suitable to work with velvet. Before shaping, light humidification is recommended. Noble, aristocratic, amazing, this is the first thing you want to say when you get acquainted with the fabric. Velvet stores a unique depth of color. Hagora pearl is light, translucent fabric woven from threads that give a pearl glow. The main purpose of Hagora pearls is the gluing of the separate parts of the flower. The fabric can be toned with aniline dyes. It's glued with PVA glue to the fabric surfaces. You can use the fabric on flowers where you want to intrigue or wing. Satin 12,000, shining, quite tough, at the same time thin and snow white fabric, with gloss on the front side. Fabric can be perfectly shaped by the instrument in a slightly moist condition. Satin 12,000 can be used both for leaves and sepals, and also for petals. Osokini, thin silk with a light shine, quite dense but transparent, great for making rose petals, peonies, poppies, lilies, chrysanthemums. Amazon is a dense silk fabric with a textured braided weave with a shine, good for stylized wedding and fantasy flowers. You can use it for leaves and petals, especially when there is no possibility to play with color, but you need to emphasize different texture. Habutai can be different density fabric. It has lightness and some transparency. For beginners, this fabric is good to start with. Try to make a dark rose, jasmine or roses. Habutai is easy to dye, but after drying the color becomes slightly paler. From habutai you can make any flowers, and it will add luxury and nobility to any of your products. These flowers are very similar to living flowers because this is the quality that captivated us in the Japanese flower cultivation. Natural silk is chosen for corsage and interior flowers of all seasons. Crepe de chine, thin translucent fabric. The front side is shiny, perfectly stained with aniline dyes from 2 to 6 layers. Quickly dries, perfectly holds any shape and tooled drawing. Glow of the front side gives different shadows of the color. It will be good in lush inflorescence. Excelsior, silk with twisted thread of linen weave, very thin, light, transparent fabric, has shine and softness. To dye Excelsior is easy, the dye spread well and consumed safely. It's great for leaves and petals. Not ready to use fabrics. Guess light, transparent fabric. Due to the space between the threads, the guess is produced soft and translucent. Nowadays, guess is used mainly for decoration, especially it is popular for wedding decorations. It is stiff but very light. Transparent, weightless, keeps shape well, doesn't shine. Japanese georgette fabric is not popular in comparison with satin fabrics, especially for beginners, but professionals know that it is simply not replaceable if you need an open, lush, matchy flower. Linen is durable fabric with expressive relief surface. I think it's a bit rough for flower making, but in special cases possible for use. Excelsior, thin but dense fabric, transparent with shine, great for petals. Satin is a dense fabric made from natural silk satin weave with a smooth, shiny front surface and matte underside. This is the main fabric for the manufacture of flowers from silk. Foliage and in some flowers and petals is also used for sepals and stems. Crepe de chine is the main fabric used in the manufacture of flowers from natural silk. It makes petals of almost any color, but more often it is used in multi-petaled roses, chrysanthemums, peonies, camellias. Habutai, light, transparent fabric, is used to produce airy light effects. It is used on the central petals of a peony or a double poppy, and also on small flowers, often used for wedding work. Chiffon, thin, transparent, flowing silk, plain weave of twisted twist yarn. Looks matte, to the touch soft fabric with a rough surface. Crepe satin is soft to the touch, can be toned with aniline dyes. The fabric is very comfortable to work in flower making.